Hello, everyone. I have been inspired by my friends Tony and Steve lately to do some more recording. Steve's been streaming, Tony's been getting back into recording some Blood Bowl, and so I thought I would start recording a new game. I may eventually get back to the what the fuck is it called? The Pokemon Nuzlocke I was doing, the super randomized Soul Silver Nuzlocke that I was doing. We'll see. I might get back to it. It was just so soul crushing before that I did not feel like I could continue. But that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're fucking playing XCOM 2: War of the Chosen, which is one of my favorite games. And I'm here sipping on some tea. Shout out to my buddy Will, he and I give each other tea back and forth. I'm gonna butcher the fuck out of this. I'm really sorry. Maharani Oolong, very tasty. Anyway, I love War of the Chosen, XCOM 2, and I thought it'd be fun to play through it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start a new game. I'm gonna be a little bit of a bitch, and I'm gonna play on veteran. I would love to play on commander, but I've never beaten the game on commander, and it's been a long time since I actually fucking played. So we're gonna play on veteran. Next, we're gonna play with Iron Man. We'll have Lost and Abandoned off. For those who don't know, Lost and Abandoned is essentially just like a tutorial mission for how to use some of the different faction heroes or whatever. Don't need that. So, and then all the downloadable content's going to be in here. So we're just going to go.
Accessing the feed now. We're in. But I don't know for how long. You seeing this? Way too much security, even for Advent.
That's no ordinary gene therapy clinic. They were telling the truth.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap. We'd need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
Mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please.
No need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time.
Did you say something?
You're one of those. You must understand. I had no choice. Outrider, report.
So, you do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood. Now the real war begins.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Alright, I'm going to start talking over all this fucking propaganda now. I wanted to let that run for those of you who may be watching and have not watched or played or the show or any XCOM games. XCOM 1, Earth gets invaded by aliens, and you're playing to defend Earth. Canonically, you fail. Okay, you lose, but they have like this whole unification thing, right? Whole bunch of propaganda, very dystopian, kind of like that dystopia that's meant to seem like a utopia kind of thing, but it's not. And so they're looking for your character that in the like green gel we saw earlier. That was your character from the first game, like the commander, right? So. Otherwise, I'm just here sipping on my tea, waiting for this to go through. I'm gonna not skip cutscenes our first time through, but I will talk over them a little bit because the fucking closed captions are on anyway, so who cares? So these are the agents of XCOM, like what remains essentially, right? I'll talk about the run a little bit though. I don't really have many rules for this run right now. I'm just gonna kind of go. We're gonna go win the game. We're gonna try to. If we have a series of really shitty missions, I might restart. We'll see. Usually, you can survive a bad mission or two where you lose like a few guys. Losing a whole team is really rough, but sometimes you can make it. But if you have like 2 or 3 missions that are like really bad, you're fucked essentially, because all of your characters that you put a bunch of time and effort into just get annihilated, and your enemies are too hard, and you don't have the power to deal with them. So that's pretty much it. Anyway, they're creating a distraction, I think, to steal your body. You're not dead. I say your body, but you're not dead yet. Holy shit. We're already like almost 8 minutes into this recording. Pour myself some more tea. Oh, nice. Okay, so there are 3 factions in the game, as I pour myself some more tea. 3 factions in the game. The Templars, the Skirmishers, I think they're called. I don't know, they're my least favorite ones. And then the Reapers. So the Templars are like psionic warriors. They use like these weird blade things on their arms. I'm gonna start this. The Reapers are what you saw in the earlier cutscene with the mask and like the hooded trench coat or the hooded duster. And then the Skirmishers are like former what's it called? Former like soldiers of the that order or something, and they oh god, I'm losing my train of thought so early. And they like broke away or whatever. This is the first mission. I've played this a ton of times. I know that there's only 6 bad guys on this in this first mission, so can't reach the grenade yet. I'm gonna jump down here. I think everyone levels up after this first mission. There's your objective. So upper left, we got 2 objectives: neutralize all enemy targets, plant X4 charges on the monument. Jump down here. Hopefully the bad guys aren't over there. A lot of this game is, again, for those who haven't played it or haven't experienced XCOM or similar games, it's pretty much all just a series of mitigating risk over and over again. So like, here's an example of that. Like up here, probably really safe. They would have to patrol like right here for them to see them. But if I took my Templar right here, Sarah, her name is Stormwalker. If they walked like here or like just to here, they would see her and she'd be fucked. So we want to just you know, not move them too close. Again, just mitigating risk, all we're doing here. So the first part of the mission, we're concealed here. That's what this little hooded symbol means. They don't know where we are. And then, if it's not clear, if we walked into these red spaces, we would be, they would see us. Okay, grenade does reach now. Grenades are 3x3s, so we cannot get all 3 of them, which is fine. Do this. Love this person with the Jason mask. That's fucking awesome. There's some cool customization stuff in this game. I don't know how much we're going to get into customizing characters. Kind of like Nuzlocke in a way, where like the more you customize them, the more attached you get. Ah, yes. Here we go. I love the Templars. They're so sick. There's some enemies that are like weak to melee damage. So the Templars like can, from a pretty early time, like one-shot those characters or those enemies. And then they got momentum here, which is something. There are other classes with melees in the game, and they do not have momentum, which means, you know, if you're going to use the melee, you better be fucking sure that you're gonna kill them, because otherwise they're just fucking standing there with their pants down. Okay, so over here seems pretty safe. So we're actually gonna, I'm just gonna inch up here a little bit. Whoop. Do they see me? They do see me. Okay. I don't know how they see me through, because I can't see me through there, but. So I put this character on Overwatch. Ended up being completely wasted. But Overwatch is when an enemy enters their field of view, when it's not their turn, they'll take a reaction shot. And the accuracy is not great, but it's kind of like if I don't have a good shot beforehand, there's not a lot. There's not a lot of harm to that, frankly. Where the fuck are we gonna put you? This over here, this officer is the big problem. These little guys, they'll die to pretty much anything right now. But the problem with the officer is he will like mark your guys, so they're easier to hit. And we'd like to avoid that if we can. So normally going 3 spaces wouldn't be a huge risk. I kind of assumed that they would be over here. Yeah, so they've marked this guy. So that's good. They missed there. Please hit. Kill him. Nope. Kind of famously, your guys in here. How the fuck did they miss that? Holy shit. Okay, so famously, to me anyway, in XCOM, your team members have fucking stormtrooper aim, and then your enemies are like fucking laser focused, able to hit like, you know, a dime from like a quarter of a mile away or some bullshit. It's really frustrating. 5 to 6. We've got momentum. Well, we can risk that. So I threw a grenade over here to kill this guy because he had gone on Overwatch. So it just made it safer to take my actions here. This first level is always so easy because you can just kind of cheese it with grenades. Because only that officer has more than 3 health, and grenades deal at least 3 damage. Whoops. Wrong one. There we go. So yeah, see 3 or 4. But yeah, you can cheese this first level pretty easily. Even on a harder difficulty. It's the first level. You're meant to get past it, right? I know I have played this level on harder difficulties and lost men / women. Lost teammate, squad mates, members, I guess. really brutal when that happens. When that happens, I'm like, I may as well start over. Because at that point, you're like, the point is like whatever team this is, ends up this is, they usually end up being like your core team, your strong team, right? That you send on all your missions early. Yeah, we're probably gonna do 2 missions this episode because this first mission is really short. But I think we will do like a mission or 2 an episode, is I think what the pace I have in mind is going to be like. But we'll see. Nice. You can like take photos after missions. I'm not going to do that. It's not really my thing. You can like customize them, that kind of thing. It's supposed to be like posters for war propaganda kind of thing. So you can see it there. That's what it would be looking like. Stats, most damage. Yep, cool. I love the Templars, are so good. But yeah, normally your squad has like fucking Stormtrooper aim. I cannot believe that the Templar was marked and out of cover compared to that one guy. They had that flanking bonus and they survived. I should say that they didn't even get hit. I love the marksman. Marksman's great. The only class that I don't really like the skirmishers, but they're fine. The only class I actively dislike is the grenadier. Because the grenadier, I feel like if your team has stormtrooper aim, the grenadier literally cannot hit the broadside of a barn. It's fucking abysmal. Oh, thank God. So we had, a sharpshooter, sniper. The last one before this was the ranger. They get shotguns and swords. So that's one of the other melee classes I mentioned. The shotguns are mostly what I like for that, but the swords can be really useful too. And then we've got specialists. These are like your support players, your support characters essentially. And then I think this was with War of the Chosen. You had like these bonds you could have. So Sarah and Sujin, they have like a high compatibility. And when their cohesion makes it to like this thing here, you can form a bond. They can be bond mates. And they can get they can essentially donate action points, that kind of shit, to each other later on. Ooh, PCS. So +8 will is really good. There are characters that like try to cause you to have fear, or cause you to they'll try actually mind control your characters. And so will is how you combat that. And then we've got mods here. So we got laser sights, +5 crit chance. Not bad. Improving you further with proximity to the target, so when you get closer, and then corpses. So this is your, I think this is the Avenger, I think is the name of the ship. So in here is where we install our, different, what's the word? You put rooms in here for different bonuses. Over here, we'll go to research.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power. Yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found
Central is that one guy who looks like he was calling the shots earlier.
device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise.
Yeah, so this guy was formerly worked with Advent, and so he had one of those chips that you're seeing in his skull too.
I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. For you to direct additional resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all.
I like his tie.
Farewell, Commander.
It's interesting. How it's like clipped, like right here. Kind of like that. Turn myself down a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna turn that down too. Okay. Research. So as research comes up, we can research different things. Generally, I will research the fastest things, with a couple exceptions. Like straight up upgrades to weapons, like I think Gauss weapons or something is next. Like you have like regular kinetic weapons. You get like laser light rifles, and so like the upgrade to that are the upgrades to my armor, or the research that leads to those upgrades. I'll tend to prioritize those because they're usually worth it. The other way I'll prioritize stuff is we're gonna do modular weapons because modding our weapons is good. Is when there are inspirations. So inspirations are one time you like, hey, we can research this thing, and it's either something that we could research anyway, but it's going to be way faster if I do it right now, or it'll be something that we might not get to research ever again. And it could be, all your shotguns for the rest of the game deal +1 damage. All your assault rifles deal +1 damage for the rest of the game. That kind of shit. And that stuff I'll usually jump on too, because it's usually pretty good. For the rest of the game, +1 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from your old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer. At your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you.
So her dad worked with you in the first game.
Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but here, I can fabricate pretty much anything we come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Alright, so first things I always do, I buy a flashbang. I buy a medkit. Medkits, obviously, more kind of self-explanatory. Flashbangs are important because some of those characters that I mentioned, enemies that can like mind control you, some of them, the flashbang can undo it. So it's a really easy, not easy maybe, but quick kind of like get out of jail free card kind of thing. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna build a resistance ring, which will let me get in touch with our other factions and run, I think they're called covert operations, but they unlock other stuff. Let me reach out to the other factions, that kind of thing. So that's why I start that immediately. We've got these resources up here. So power, how much power the thing can create. This is engineers and scientists. Engineers work here. Scientists speed up, science. Alloys and Illyrium are just, insert resource. Intel is used for like unlocking different regions and a handful of other things. And then supplies is just generic supplies, money. Man. I have not talked this much lately. Okay. Back to the bridge. Hey, Central. I wonder how long it's been since the commanders walked before they pulled him out of like the back to tank.
Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
Yeah, so this game is an interesting thing of like you've got to manage your time as well as your resources. Um, so it can be kind of tough sometimes. You gotta make smart decisions. There we go. Geist. Yeah, we might look into some mods just for like some customization stuff. Um, but we'll see. Yeah, so we flying the Avenger around. We can look at, we're gonna get supplies here, right? And we spend 5 days scanning and looking for supplies, and then we'll pick it up. And you can see here the other things we're looking at. Sign new research, continue. Alien biotech inspired. Sure, that's fine. I normally put that off, but that's okay. Supply drop is when we get like this income you see up here. More supplies. In the middle of this scan, we're going to get interrupted with another mission. That's just always how it is. I was not at all paying attention to what the fuck they were talking about. So we finished the alien biotech.
Commander, excellent time.
Some gnarly scars from having his own thing removed.
Break down several key components of the chip planted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your
So what the aliens were using you essentially as like, what's a good example?
fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer
Yeah, so they were like using you to like maneuver their own troops. Essentially, they're using your knowledge. You're in like that weird stasis.
disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
Yeah, so now he's like, hey, we gotta rip the fucking chip out of this officer's skull. Oh, I got the infirmary that early? Improved conventional weapons. That would be big. 5 days. I'm not going to do any autopsies until they become instant. When you collect enough, when you kill enough guys to collect enough corpses, the autopsies become instant. So I would much rather have that be the case than anything else. So we're gonna hold off on this, even though it's like the story thing they want us to proceed with. Magnetic weapons. I'm gonna hold off on this for now. It's gonna take way too long for that. Yeah, so that's how we get our gauze weaponry. This is useless until we finish this. I think. Yeah, I think that's true. And then hybrid materials. This is good for later, but I want this breakthrough. That's good. 7 more days on the resistance ring. What I really need is engineers, because engineers will let me dig stuff out. Thank God. Neutralize field commander. Confirm. Got the Lost. So the Lost are like zombies. Much weaker, but they come in hordes. And if you create explosions, they kind of chase you down. So I'm just looking at who has high compatibility with whom. So Abbey Hall has really high compatibility here. but I want to take this. So I want to take the sharpshooter because the sharpshooter has a pistol they can use that they never have to reload, which is really useful for the lost missions. When you're doing the lost missions, they can every time you kill a lost with a gun, you get a free action back. So you can kind of just chain through them, and the fact that you never have to reload the pistol is huge. I'm just going to take this team because this person isn't, what's it called? It doesn't have high compatibility with anyone, but I don't want to go without, and I don't want to go without this person. But I want the pistol for the lost, so. There might be like extra people we can pick up, which would be really sick. I don't think it's not gold, it's just like the light. Okay. I was like, I never just realized it was painted gold. Doesn't make sense. Why would you paint a tactical thing gold? What the fuck? One of the other reasons that I like the Templars is that the Templars have like an auto pistol that also never has to be reloaded. So very useful for these. Very helpful. Oh my god. Gross. That was a crazy frame rate dip. Holy shit. Still better than Pokemon frame rate, am I right? Haha. Where are we going? Right, zoom out. You guys gonna tell us where? Oh no, we're not rescuing anyone. We're. Ew. How do I zoom in? Nope. Whoops. Okay. There we go. T. Got it. So, C to go down a level, F to go up a level, G to zoom out, T to zoom in. Interesting. Alright, so this is, we're gonna play an interesting game here, because we need to find the enemy commander. And we want to maintain this concealment as long as possible. This is one of the things where the Reapers is really helpful, because the Reapers, their concealment is like on a whole nother level. It's really fucking good. You can stay concealed for ages. You pretty much only get shown if like you walk up right next to someone. I also don't want my guys to get that spread out. We don't have a timer here, so I'm gonna kind of take my time. Put everyone on Overwatch, just in case. You never know. So the lost get a turn. Okay, we're gonna jump down here. Try and get everyone to stick together as much as we can. If it's one of the characters that can like afford to kind of be on their own, the Templars are kind of one of them, and the Reapers are too. But any of these normal squad members are like, you really don't want them out there on their own. You'd much rather have them all sticking together. Go on Overwatch. Okay, so there's bad guys in this direction. It's good to know. Are they lost or they advent? I don't. Well, I think they can only be advent, actually. There we go. I love the sectoids from the last game are like these little imps. And the sectoids in this game are just like full on people. Like kind of like traditional alien kind of look. But the sectoids are the ones that are weak to melee. So very helpful to have what's it called? The Templars for that reason. That was a little risky. Whew, okay. I was really worried for a second that we were gonna like encounter a loss or something like that and it would give us away. What I really don't want is to come out of concealment before I take a pot shot at one of these guys. Jeez, you're so slow. Okay, so there's the Lost. So you see the red eye here, similar to what's down here. It's telling me that if I want to go here, I have to jump through this window here. So you're either having to like kick down a door or jump through, break through a window or something like that, and they're letting you know that it'll give your presence away. Can you not see that? See them from here? That's fucking wild. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to make sure that I just have eyes on them at all times if I can, because now seeing them there tells me where I can safely move this guy. Get them on the same floor. So you get bonuses for like being at range or being elevated, stuff like that. But it's not exactly helpful if you can't even fucking see them. Yeah, so they've triggered the Lost, not me. You can get them to fight each other. It's a sectoid. And they could just beat the shit out of this sectoid. They're not gonna. Okay. Move up here. Because if I kill this, it'll be a free shot. There we go. Okay, yeah, and it didn't make them move, which is what I wanted. I don't know where that other guy went. Thank God that didn't set fire. What I don't want to do is have these cars set on fire, because it would be bad. Because as soon as there's an explosion, the Lost go fucking nuts. I don't want to kill all of those guys, because I want them to draw some fire for me. Nice, nice, nice. And I kind of either want to just kill the sectoid right away. We're going to take a risk here and do this. There we go. Ooh, got some loot. So we left that person hanging a little bit. Ooh, there's the commander we're trying to kill. Nice, nice, nice. already need more tea. Yes, we need to kill him before he evacs, I think. Oh, no, there is no evac time here. Interesting. Normally when I get these missions, they're like, you have to do this within X turns or something like that before they escape, essentially. Sometimes the timer doesn't start until they see you. In this case, though, it looks like... Okay, so what you're seeing... I can't move my mouse to it, but you see the target preview there. And it's got the little crosshair. So, like, and then over here it doesn't. So, the snipers have squad sight, I think is what it's called. No, that's a ability later, but they've got a sniper rifle. They can shoot from farther, and that's what the little crosshair means. So they could shoot it, but only with their sniper. And the sniper can only shoot if they haven't moved that turn, typically. They need like 2 movement actions to be able to do anything. What do I think this person's gonna do? There's a lost right here. We're just gonna go on Overwatch. Okay. So that's where he's trying to escape from. So I do have a time limit. Interesting. He went on Overwatch because that's gonna get triggered immediately. I think. Melee. Break into Overwatch. Good. So he can see me from there. Oh, yep. Please miss. Nope, never does. Like I fucking said, they never fucking miss when you want them to. Alright, we're gonna kill this guy. I'll start with that. Now we're gonna kill this guy. Fucking brutal. Literally kill him in a ditch. That's not cover. Okay, we'll move him up to this full cover here. So you see half cover here. This is full cover. The little shield icons and stuff. I did not give anyone healing items. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay. Get punished already. Holy shit. Use aid protocol, so give them some defense. And then we are just gonna push the Templars far forward as we can, because I think that's gonna be our best way to like catch this guy. Now, even if he gets there, I do have the full time limit to kill him. So, oh my god, that's so many. Oh good, but they've triggered the, what's it called? Overwatch. I like that them killing them gives me loot. Okay. So we're gonna wrap around the corner here. Whoa, that's bad. Will you come closer to me? Kind of, but not in a way that's helpful. That sucks. I kind of had to do that, but I'm not Ooh, that's full cover right there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna tuck it back around here. We're gonna pull up here. I'm gonna try and make it so that this person is farther back than everyone else. Ooh, nice, very nice. I guess I could have shot from there, but that's fine. I really just want to kill this general first. Got it. Because the Lost can come up and fuck with them.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles. We can't allow them to recover the general's body.
Now he says we need to clear the air of any remaining hostiles. What he means is that we need to clear them of any remaining Advent soldiers. Because the Lost just keep spawning. I don't think they're going to make me extract. That would suck. Don't know why he wouldn't shoot the one close to him first to get the free action. Ooh, he's aggro as fuck, of course. Alright, so they're bleeding out. That sucks. So I need to kill those two really fast. Or I'm in deep shit. You know, if they bleed out, they'll die. That wasn't obvious already. Yeah, we're gonna do this. They're farther. That's a much more guaranteed kill. Nice, got a promotion. We're gonna hold off on that for a second. We're gonna bring you over here. Well, 61%, huh? I think it's more important that I do this. Because the mission might end here. Even though there's Advent here. Or there's... No, did not end. Well, that's bad. That's very bad. Please do 3 damage. Nope, never does. Are there aliens left? Okay, so there are no aliens left. That's really important to know. So if I just kill these, should be fine. And this is what I was talking about, like, all these other guys are limited by how much ammo they have. God, I never get the 3rd damage. It's a 50-50. Let's just do this. Because I don't have any med kits, I can't stabilize that downed person. So I really just need to end the mission as soon as possible. Uh-oh. That's bad. I don't think I can stabilize them. I don't remember, honestly. I don't know where the other Advent are, because there has to be Advent if they're not. Do you stabilize if I pick you up? Maybe. Can we... Can we evac these guys? Alright, yeah, so we're going to evac these guys. So that, what's his name, doesn't bleed out while we hunt for these other guys. And these are like the two best to be doing this with, just because they've got the pistols. Okay, so we got a horde over here. Like I said, the Lost are just going to keep spawning. It's a never-ending fight. You kind of just got to keep moving and then get the fuck out of here when you can. We will have to like run back to the evac if we... Okay, so they're in here somewhere. And it's not the Lost. So that never happens with the Lost. It only happens with, what's it called? I think it only happens with the other ones. You fucking missed. Okay. Are they upstairs? Because they might, the bad guys might be on one of these other floors. I've never had this problem of like not knowing where the fuck to go. Nope, highest percentage shot. Because it doesn't matter. We're gonna rend that guy. Because it's not a guaranteed kill with the pistol. And then we'll get the momentum. So what I can do is run up here and kind of like scout this next floor. Okay, and that is mostly safe. Cannot get up here though on this turn, which is annoying. It's taking a lot longer than I expected it to be honest. Move in here. Gonna open this door and hope nothing's behind it. Nope. Alright, we're gonna come in here. And we're just gonna fucking book it to fall over here. Because the Lost are generally slow. You can typically outrun them. The problem is when you start to try to fight them. Ooh, that's a big boy. Look at all that fucking health. think. Jesus Christ. Fucking Nurgle hanging out over here. Okay. I'm gonna move over here. Going to shoot here. Oh my god. That's lucky. Going to attack here. I'm gonna run over here. I don't know where all the I don't know where the Advent are, so I just have to find them. Oh my god, that's so many fucking... Jesus Christ. Please kill it. No. Why would you hit it? That makes too much sense.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. The path is clear.
Where the fuck are they? I'm making some risky choices right now because I do not otherwise know how to end this mission sooner. Because I don't want to fail the mission is the problem. Oh, hello.
Enemy down. Be wary of my mark. No one will shed a tear. Moving to designated coordinates.
I don't know why I couldn't shoot that guy before.
Kill confirmed.
Just over here, like, trying to find these Advent. That's all I'm trying to do.
Moving out. You will pay the price.
Yeah, again, I don't want to use the pistol if I don't have to. I don't want to be in a position where, like, I have to get the high roll.
To victory.
Yeah, this recording's getting much longer than I had initially anticipated.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I don't want to fail this, guys. Where the fuck are the bad guys?
Headed there now.
Drop down here, I guess. Well, that was bad.
Nailed him.
Please. Fuck. On the bright side, it allows me the ability to jump down here and do that, I guess. Yikes. There's a lot in there.
You will learn to fear us.
That's not good. I think we just gotta call it. So we could take like a turn. But then I think we just gotta bail as soon as we can. Let me at least A one shot that one. Okay. This is free. And then we're just gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm not chasing the fucking advent across the map for who knows the fuck why. The momentum will get us out of here, so we're okay to do this. I think. Apparently not. Normally extracting is like free, so you can see how staying here, like just fight the lost fucking forever is a bad idea. Yeah, the fact that like the aliens aren't getting a turn tells me that they're not here. I'm wondering if this is like bugged, but am I not in the evac zone? Hello? There we go. I guess there was something above me, so I couldn't actually get out. Yeah, so I failed this mission. That sucks, because I don't think that that's my fault. That's a really terrible start. Holy shit. You didn't foil shit. I killed the guy. That's really frustrating. Yeah, that was bad. Turn fire. So when they level up, they can. You get 1 of 2 abilities. So either long watch, so you could use the squad sight to trigger your overwatch, or you can return fire, which is when someone fires at them and they miss, you get a free shot back once per turn. In terms of like action economy, return fire is just much better because it's free. Blade Master, so step back. You want to kind of think about it as like whoever has the most turns wins. So that's kind of why you want to build up as many free turns as possible and only engage in smaller numbers, because like 4 on, 5 or 4 on 4, 4 on 3 is tough against the Advent. 4 on 5 or 4 on 6 is fucking difficult. Like the only advantage against the Lost is like you can just chain those kills together, like I was talking about. So that's why the return fire to me is much better. But here we have Phantom. So when the squad's revealed, the soldier remains concealed. Or Blade Master, plus harsh damage, plus 10 aim. I always go Blade Master. It's just more consistent. The medical protocol, combat protocol, I'm trying to remember, deals some damage, more damage against robotic enemies. It's fine. It is guaranteed damage, which is nice. Medical protocol, though, is it lets me heal and stabilize people or characters from a distance with the drone, which is really good. Can't believe I fucking forgot to bring the goddamn whatever it's called. these ones level up a little differently, and you can level up the other ones like this later, but they get more options. Aftershock, target struck by bullet, easier to hit. Parry. Parry's not bad. Excuse me. Amplify, mark a single target with cyanoglans, cut damage from a number of. I don't know what the number of this is. I'm gonna go with Aftershock, because it's just a better team thing. But data encryption. Yeah. The fact that we failed this conduct disorder. Chance to take a shot immediately after going on Overwatch. Jesus Christ. This might be the worst fucking start I've ever had. Failing what is essentially actually the first fucking mission. And then on that mission, they get a negative character trait. Now, of all the character traits to have, that's not the worst. But like, shut the fuck up, Central. Oh god, that's terrible. I'm not gonna lie, I might restart right now. Not having an engineer is fucking abysmal. So what engineers do is they can speed up the construction of these facilities, but you need engineers to dig out all these other rooms and then man the facilities later. So to not have an engineer right away means it might be I'm kind of like dead in the water here. And it's like that the game is very snowbally, right? So I'll have to think about that. I might restart. We'll see. If I restart, how about this? If I restart, which I think I will do, but if I restart, I will go up a difficulty. But I'll think about it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's been a long ass video already. But like I said, thank you, and I'll see you later.